Hi everyone, how's it going? I've got Wrigley here, waiting so patiently. I've got an enrichment activity to show you guys for today. I'm trying to come up with some easy, one-off, leave your dog alone to work on type of enrichment activities to share on the channel here. So I'm going to flip you guys around in a second and show you what we have. But basically this is good for if you guys have a fenced in backyard, or you guys could even do this at like your local park. When we didn't have a yard, this is an activity I would do at the park, and it's one that I didn't even really think about sharing it on here until now. It's so simple. So we're getting a little frustrated with sitting here. So let me flip you guys around and show you what I have here. Okay, so I have this bowl and I've got a bunch of different bits in here. This is pieces of Wrigley's kibble. I've got this dried turkey, some dried beef spleen, and some little milk bones that I had left over in here, and then I've got some dried anchovies in there. I know, we're gonna go in just a minute. So like I said, if you guys have like a fenced in yard with some grass, this is a perfect activity for this type of environment. What you're essentially gonna do here is take like a good handful of the stuff that you made up in your little, I call it a trail mix. Just a combination of different things. You guys could stick to your dog's kibble. You could use treats for this. If your dog has never done this activity before, I would recommend some sort of stinky, smelly, high-value food. You do not have to use anchovies. I got this in a little package, and then I don't really want it to be an inside treat, so we're using it as an outside treat. So it doesn't have to be special. Like I said, little pieces of kibble can be easy if your dog has done it before, but if your dog has not done it before, tossing food into the grass can be kind of a difficult activity to get your dog to find these things. They really have to use their nose, so something stinky and slimy and gross is best to start with if your dog has never done this activity before. But if they've done it before, they're pretty good with their noses, they're an old pro, go ahead and toss some kibble in the grass and see how your dog does with that. So we are going to play this activity with Wrigley, and I'll show you guys kind of how it goes. Okay, so for Wrigley, I'm also going to kind of increase the challenge of this one. Go to place. Good girl. Stay. We're gonna work on stay as we do this too. So I'm gonna take this little handful of treats. We haven't done this in a while, so I'm gonna remind her, stay. Toss the food out. Alton, go find it. Good job. And that is the entire game. And we just let her sniff around for those chunks that we threw out in the grass. This is just a great activity if you are looking for something extra to do with your dog. I usually try to find some sort of enrichment activity every single day to do with Wrigley, and this is definitely one where it engages her nose, which is engaging her brain. It's involving outside activity, which is nice and relaxing for both of us. So if your dog has a little bit of extra energy, try doing something like this with them that involves some sort of brain work rather than more exercise. She actually had a really hectic full force exercise day yesterday, so we skipped the walk this morning because I know she's sore, and instead we're doing something a little bit more relaxed, a little bit more calming for her. So are we ready for our next handful? Okay. Okay, you ready? I'll find it. stopping the activity. Okay, you ready? We'll go over here. Ready? Go find it. Wrigley actually hasn't done this in this yard before, so I'm making it easy and not doing it. You could do like a giant handful and scatter all over the place, but starting simple in one concentrated area can be helpful, where she can see where it lands, and we have dense weeds that we need to get rid of. So starting out easier. Good job. You sit. Good girl, stay. I'll then go find her. This also seems kind of self-explanatory, but avoid the areas that your dog goes to the bathroom in the yard to actually toss the food. That's they're not gonna want to go eat that food. So, hi, was that fun? She loves this game. Okay, time for the anchovies. This really grosses me out, but we'll see how we like it. Okay, maybe I really shouldn't do this on the couch. Ooh, it's gross. Yeah. Okay, come here. Can you sit? Good girl. We're gonna make this one more of a place it down and seek it out type of activity. She hasn't tried these before, so I'm gonna place them kind of close together. Okay, all done? If you really need a stinky treat, ooh, these smell. I didn't really want them to go to waste, though. What do you think about that? Okay, pretty tasty. I think she likes them. That's good. Yeah, I got anchovy all on my hands, but that's that game. So you guys can make it as easy as you want to make it. You can make it as challenging as you want to make it. You guys saw with the anchovies, I chose to just place them into the grass. You could toss them. You don't have to use anchovies. It's just what I had on hand, which is gross. But like I said, you could make a little trail mix. You could just use one element. It doesn't have to be a combination of a bunch of those. If your dog has a more sensitive stomach, I'd stick to something that you know that they're going to be okay with. Don't need to experiment with a bunch of different foods for this one. Pick your dog's favorite things and toss it out into the grass. Super simple activity. You also don't have to hang out with your dog if you don't want to either out here. If you're in the middle of cleaning, tossing a handful of food outside and then going back to cleaning, also a good option as well. Or you could hang out here and do kind of what I did and retoss different smaller chunks into the lawn. So easy enrichment opportunity, and Wrigley's helping herself to the rest that I didn't toss. So hope you guys had fun with this one. I am compiling a list of a bunch of different ones like this to come out with soon. So I'll see you guys soon. Bye.